Hi, I'm Julio Anta, I'm Anta's Fitness and Self-Defense, and before we start, we're going to be talking about gun safety, which is very important. But first, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my background. As I said, my name is Julio Anta. I've been teaching martial arts, fitness, and different gun courses for over 24 years. And my background comes from, I'm military, honorably discharged United States Marine Corps Reserve Sergeant, correction officer, retired for 10 years, NRA instructor, Israeli tactical shooting instructor. To me, I feel I'm going to be 65 in a few months. I've never pulled out my gun on any human being. I feel there's more of a chance of getting injured and shot by accident with the gun if we don't do these safety tips that I'm going to explain right now. So, first thing is that I know two people that shot themselves accidentally, and tons of stories. And I've never met yet, even though there is, every day there's somebody saves their lives with a gun. I don't personally know anybody except for two police officers that have been in gunfights. So, with that in mind, the first thing you do, very important, when you pick up a gun, is to make sure that there's nothing in the chamber, that it is unloaded. Now, I'm using one that has no rounds in it. So, I've got to make sure, even if there's rounds here, when you pull out the magazine, that doesn't mean that it's safe. Because if you had chambered it already, you put a round in here. And that's what we always forget. I do know a person who was cleaning his gun, did this, shot his hand because he forgot there was a round there. There's an old Hispanic saying, the devil put it in. No devil puts it in. It's we forget. So with that in mind, the Israeli way, we do it kneeling, but I'm going to do it standing. Anytime I pick up my gun, and first of all, I wouldn't touch anybody's gun unless they gave me permission. But if it's my gun, first thing I do is, like I just did, I pull the magazine out, make sure where I point it, that there's no one in the area, that it's safe. If you see, my finger is never here. It's another accident-prone thing. People don't know. They pull it out. They have them around in the chamber, which maybe they don't know, and they pull. Oh, it shot off by itself. Impossible to shoot off by itself. Never point it at anybody, ever, even if it's clear. So now let's clear it. I just took out the magazine. First thing, on my knees, I usually do this, but I'm going to do it standing. First thing I'm going to do after I pull out the magazine, is stick my finger in. There's no magazine. Well, you pulled it out, but we want to make sure. Okay, so after I do that, there's no magazine. I didn't make a mistake. I'm going to do this. If there's a round in here, it should fall out. All the way. I pull and turn. It will fall out. But still, I want to make sure. What if I didn't? The first time it didn't go all the way back. Maybe it wouldn't have fallen out. I look up. Look good. There's no round. Now, I still make sure that there's nothing there. If I'm at the range, I know I'm pointing down range. I stick my finger in. I pull. There's no magazine. There was no round. It's clear. Now, I have a gun that if I can clean it, if I want to do dry shooting, whatever. Again, now when I carry, wherever I carry, whether it's in a pouch, whether it's appendix, whether it's back here, I never, ever, ever have a round in the chamber. Yes, I know a lot of the experts, a lot of people that know way more than I do, that are expert shooters, that shoot for competition. Well, how can you do that? Because what if the person comes? Well, that's why I like doing it this way. If wherever I have it, as I come, I pull here and I'm ready to shoot. Okay, I am ready to shoot now because those are my tactics. And again, it's safe. There's more people that I know have gotten accidents than have actually gotten into a gunfight. So those are my tips on safety, gun safety. Guns do not kill people. What happens is you're either a brand new person that doesn't know much about it and you shoot yourself or your friend, or an evil person with bad intentions. Guns are made to protect you.